Have you ever wondered what makes the Grand Canyon so grand beyond its sheer size? You see, the Grand Canyon is not just a chasm carved by the Colorado River in the heart of the Arizona desert. It's a testament to the power of time and the persistence of nature, standing tall for over 2 billion years. Picture this: a vast, winding expanse stretching over 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep. But the Grand Canyon's grandeur isn't defined merely by its size. It's the panoramic vistas painted in hues of reds, oranges, and purples that take your breath away. Each layer of rock revealing a different chapter in Earth's history, like the pages of an ancient, wordless book. Yet the Grand Canyon is much more than a geological marvel. It's a vibrant, living ecosystem. It's a sanctuary for hundreds of species. It's the whispering wind that carries the songs of the canyon wren. It's the sudden flash of a blue-green tail as a western scrub jay takes flight. It's the rustle of the bush as a desert bighorn sheep forages for food. It's the gentle lapping of the Colorado River against the canyon walls, nurturing life in this arid landscape. The Grand Canyon is a world within a world, a place where the story of our planet is etched into the very rocks, and where life thrives against all odds. It's a testament to the resilience of nature and a reminder of our place within this larger narrative. But remember, it's not just the dramatic landscapes that make the Grand Canyon so grand. It's the life that it nurtures, the stories it tells, and the sense of awe it inspires. It's the delicate balance of elements, the dance of shadows and light, the symphony of sounds, and the pulse of life that flows through it. The Grand Canyon isn't just a spectacle of nature's artistry. It's a complex web of life. It's a timeless testament to the enduring power of nature and a reminder that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves. Imagine the Grand Canyon as a body, with the Colorado River as its lifeblood. Just as our hearts pump blood to every cell, every organ, the Colorado River courses through the heart of the Grand Canyon, bringing life to this magnificent ecosystem. The Colorado River is more than just water flowing through a canyon. It is a vibrant living entity, teeming with a variety of aquatic species. From the prehistoric humpback chub to the rainbow trout, the river serves as a vital lifeline. Each species plays a critical role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem, forming a complex web of life where every organism is interconnected. But the river's influence doesn't stop at its banks. It radiates outwards, creating verdant riparian habitats that flourish along its course. These habitats are lush oases in an otherwise arid landscape, home to myriad species of plants and animals. Towering cottonwoods, willows, and mesquite trees provide shelter and sustenance to countless bird species, while the undergrowth teems with small mammals, reptiles, and insects. The river and its riparian habitats also act as corridors for wildlife migration. Animals, large and small, rely on these verdant ribbons that cut through the desert, using them as pathways to move between different habitats, to search for food, mates, and nesting sites. It's a dynamic, ever-changing landscape, shaped and reshaped by the river's flow. Floods and droughts, the natural pulses of the river, create a mosaic of habitats, each with its unique set of species. These fluctuations, rather than being destructive, are vital for maintaining biodiversity, allowing different species to thrive at different times and places along the river. So, when we think of the Grand Canyon, let's remember that it's not just about the awe-inspiring vistas and the layers of geological history. It is a living, breathing entity, with the Colorado River as its pulsating heart, bringing life to every nook and cranny of this vast landscape. Just like our arteries carry life-sustaining blood, the Colorado River pulses with life, supporting a myriad of species. Every drop of water in the river, every ripple on its surface, is a testament to the river's vital role as the lifeblood of the Grand Canyon. Beyond the riverbanks, life in the Grand Canyon plays out like a symphony. Each day, the canyon's inhabitants rise and fall to the rhythm of nature's grand orchestra. Here, in this cradle of life, we find a myriad of terrestrial species, each one a unique note in the harmony of existence. From the smallest insects to the largest mammals, every creature is integral to the canyon's ecosystem. Consider the humble ant, a tiny architect of the desert floor. They aerate the soil, promoting plant growth and helping to shape the landscape. They are the percussionists in our symphony, keeping time with their ceaseless work. Next, we have the Grand Canyon rattlesnake, a creature often misunderstood, yet plays a crucial role in controlling rodent populations. Their venomous melody serves as a natural pest control, ensuring a balance in the ecosystem. Listen closely, and you might hear the soft rustle of the ringtail, a nocturnal creature often referred to as the minstrel of the canyon. These elusive creatures are the canyon's natural recyclers, keeping the environment clean by scavenging for leftovers. Now let's turn our attention to the larger mammals, the bighorn sheep and mule deer. Agile and resilient, these creatures are the canyon's string section. Their movements across the rugged terrain are testament to the canyon's wild and untamed beauty. They graze on the plants, contributing to the cycle of life, helping shape the vegetation and providing sustenance for predators. And let's not forget the canyon's airborne inhabitants, the California condor and the peregrine falcon. These magnificent birds soar high above the canyon, their wings beating in time to the rhythm of life. They are the woodwinds of our symphony, their aerial acrobatics a sight to behold. Each one of these creatures, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, contributes to the harmony of the Grand Canyon. They are all interconnected, each playing their part in the grand scheme of things, each one vital to the canyon's ongoing survival. Every creature, no matter how small or large, plays a pivotal role in the Grand Canyon's symphony of life. Did you know that the Grand Canyon is home to over 1,500 plant species? Quite a staggering number, isn't it? But there's a lot more to these plants than just their numbers. They're a testament to the incredible resilience and adaptability of life itself. Imagine for a moment the harsh conditions these plants endure. Scorching heat, freezing cold, and little rainfall. Yet they don't just survive, they thrive. They've adapted over countless generations to make the most of the scarce resources available. Take for instance the agave, commonly known as the century plant. It spends most of its life in a slow growth phase, conserving energy and resources. Then, once in its lifetime, it sends up a spectacular flower stalk, setting seeds for the next generation before it perishes. A true embodiment of resilience and longevity. Then we have the piñón pine, a hardy tree that thrives in the rocky soil of the canyon. It's not just surviving, it's providing. Its seeds, known as pine nuts, are a valuable food source for many animals within the ecosystem. And let's not forget about the small but mighty wildflowers. They might seem delicate, but they've got a real fighting spirit. They spring to life after the briefest of rains, adding a splash of color to the desert landscape. But their beauty serves a purpose beyond mere aesthetics. They attract pollinators, ensuring the continuation of plant life. These plants are not merely inhabitants of the Grand Canyon, they're key players in the ecosystem. They provide food and shelter for countless animals. They help to prevent soil erosion. They even contribute to the very air we breathe. So the next time you marvel at the breathtaking vistas of the Grand Canyon, remember the unsung heroes. The plants that have adapted and thrived in a landscape that many would consider inhospitable. From the towering ponderosa pines to the humble desert wildflowers, each plant is a testament to nature's tenacity and ingenuity. What does the future hold for the Grand Canyon's ecosystem? A question that resonates with us, especially considering the challenges that this majestic landscape faces. Climate change, a global concern, is not sparing the Grand Canyon. Rising temperatures and fluctuating rainfall patterns are altering the canyon's ecosystem, affecting both its flora and fauna. The increased heat is intensifying wildfires, while irregular precipitation is disturbing the canyon's water cycle, having a ripple effect on the life that depends on it. Tourism, while bringing awareness and economic benefits, also poses threats to the Grand Canyon. The footsteps of millions of visitors each year are eroding trails and disturbing wildlife. The increased human activity is leaving its mark in the form of litter and pollution. It's a delicate balance between sharing this natural wonder with the world and preserving its integrity. Invasive species are another challenge. Non-native plants and animals, introduced either intentionally or accidentally, are competing with native species for resources. These foreign species are reshaping the ecosystem, threatening to push local species towards extinction. But it's not all doom and gloom. Conservation efforts are tirelessly underway to protect the Grand Canyon's unique ecosystem. Scientists are closely monitoring the impacts of climate change and are developing strategies to mitigate its effects. sustainable tourism practices are being promoted to lessen human impact, with initiatives aimed at educating visitors about the importance of leaving no trace. Measures are also being taken to control and eliminate invasive species, giving native plants and animals a fighting chance. The Grand Canyon is more than just a magnificent landscape. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. It's a testament to nature's endurance and adaptability. And while we can't predict the future with certainty, we can influence it. Each of us has a role to play in preserving this natural wonder, whether it's through responsible tourism, supporting conservation efforts, or simply spreading awareness. The Grand Canyon's future isn't written in stone, but with careful stewardship, its living ecosystem can continue to thrive for generations.